Hello and welcome to Let's Play of XCOM Enemy Unknown with me, Qualification. This game is a kind of a reboot, I guess, or I don't think, yeah, it's not really like continuing the same exact storyline or anything of any previous XCOM game, and it kind of changes the series. So it classifies as a reboot. It is a tactical sort of role-playing strategy game in which you defend Earth from aliens. They're invading. And we're going to get straight in here. We're going to put on normal difficulty, and we want the tutorial on. And since I'm doing a Let's Play, well, maybe I should do Iron Man. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to do Iron Man. The tutorial is kind of lengthy, but it will introduce you to the games that I don't have to, and it kind of tells you the story, so I'll go through this here. Two possibilities exist: either we are alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. Arthur C. Clarke.
In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed. Good luck, Commander.
That was the last transmission, sir.
Patch me through to Voodoo 3-1.
We'll give us a mission briefing in a second, so I'm not going to start talking yet.
You are being deployed to Germany. At 1900 hours Zulu, several unidentified objects fell to Earth. After ruling out the possibility of a downed satellite, we now believe these objects to be extraterrestrial in nature. Shortly after impact, German officials received reports of mass hysteria and freak weather around one of the impact zones. Then things went dark. At 2100 hours, a chopper carrying a German military recon team went down in the area after they reported being fired upon. As you know, Germany is a member of the Council, and they have requested our assistance. Our mission is to assess the situation on the ground, ascertain the current status of the German recon team, and investigate the extraterrestrial objects. Central out.
So, basically, in Germany, one of these extraterrestrial objects landed in the middle of the city. I think there's plenty of them there, but we're going to investigate the crash site of one particular object, and it is a little bit odd. He described it as an extraterrestrial object. Well, obviously it is. If it's coming from space, it is extraterrestrial. That's what the word means. He didn't say it was aliens. The mission briefing does, though. It says it's possibly extraterrestrial life, and obviously the game's about fighting aliens, so it is. But this guy, a comet would be an extraterrestrial object, you know, because it's not from Earth, but it crashed here. So there you go. We have for the first mission these 4 dudes in our plane here. It's sort of like the Pelicans from the Halo series, really. And we're going to get right into it. The tutorial's pretty limited, though. It's almost completely linear, straight narrative. But we'll get started here.
This is Big Sky. Looks like we found the crash site.
Roger, Voodoo 3-1. Any sign of activity?
Negative. Nothing's moving down there.
Okay. Set her down nearby.
The graphics in this game are pretty exceptional. Way, way better than any previous XCOM game.
Central, you getting all this?
Copy that, Delta Squad. First things first, let's get you out of the open and into cover. Whatever did this could still be out there. Delta 1, take point. Take cover behind that debris directly in front of you.
Okay, so this is the this is like the actual tactical control screen, and we have here all our squad mates. It looks like we got an American, an Argentinian, a Russian, and a Japanese woman there. And you select them by left-clicking and you right-click in order to give them orders. So right now we have Jordan Boyd, our team's American. I believe he's the squad leader, and we're going to put him behind cover. And yes, soldiers have these 2 like little chevrons here or whatever that indicate how many times they can move or act. They get 2, but within this blue radius they can move to any of these spots for the cost of 1. They can also dash somewhere that's into the yellow radius at the expenditure of both of them, and that will not allow them to act.
That thing isn't going to offer you much cover,
to shoot if you dash.
There's full cover straight ahead.
So yeah, also
Delta 3, move to that vehicle dead ahead.
There are 2 different types of cover. There's full cover
Central,
and half cover. Oh,
30 meters north of my position.
that guy doesn't sound very Russian.
Roger. Proceed to the next vehicle for a better vantage point.
So this little thing here only provides half cover, which is destroyed quite easily, and does not offer full protection. The like this statue here has full cover, so you don't take as much damage from it. And move up here.
Delta 4, go check it out. It's a long way from your position.
And
there's
here's
no
an
available cover between.
dashing. She doesn't look very Asian.
Hell.
What do you see, Delta 4? Report.
Looks like one of the recon teams, sir. It looks like something.
Is that your man, Delta 4?
Negative, sir. That's someone else.
Dr. Valen, what's he saying?
He is saying, help me. That radio transmission is coming from somewhere north of the squad's current position. Based on its strength, probably from inside a structure.
Thank you, Doctor. Delta, advance and infiltrate that building. And remember, stay in cover.
So yeah, you can tell this is very linear. I'm not allowed to actually order my units anywhere but the place they're designated to move, where these arrows are. If I try to, I can't do that. It's out of the limits of it. So yeah, it's pretty linear, but it does establish the story and
Roger. See where it's coming
such.
from.
So go investigate here.
Central, I think I just found another one of the recon team. Or what's left of him. But this doesn't make sense. Looks like he's been dead for a week.
Even more perplexing is the cause of death. It appears that he was eviscerated when something burst out of him from the inside.
Sir, I have visual on the object. Permission to approach.
It's the only cover between you and that building.
So yeah, none of these guys sound like they'd be foreign nationals. Like our Russian and our Argentinian, they sound like Americans. So I don't know if they're actually supposed to be foreign nationals or if they're just people who are ethnically,
What is it?
you know, Russian or whatever.
I got no idea what this thing is, but I can confirm that it's no satellite.
Roger. All right, Delta Squad. You're almost to the building. Keep moving.
I think XCOM's an international force though, so it's supposed to be composed of lots of different countries, people.
Let's take a look.
In position. Looks clear.
Copy that. Get in there and get to cover. Delta 2, that door's in our way. Take it down.
Solid copy.
And yep, just moving up into this building here. That's a really big hand grenade.
Central, we have eyes on the target. He's armed.
Copy, Delta 3. Okay, everyone. Get into position nearby, but do not approach. Doctor, see if you can communicate with him. Tell him to drop his weapon.
I will try. Hallo, können Sie mich hören? Wir sind hier, Ihnen zu helfen. Bitte lassen Sie Ihre Waffen fallen. He appears to be in shock.
Keep your eyes open, people. I don't like the looks of this. Delta 3, move in and disarm him.
So
Carefully.
we're sending in our Russian guy to go disarm him here. He looks sort of Russian at least. Although all these characters are like friggin' Gears of War style steroid abusing meatheads.
My God.
And there's one of the Xenos.
What the hell is going on?
Delta 3 is down!
Kind of wasted their suicide bomber there. They already killed that guy, but they blew him up anyways. So here goes the American, I believe. That's who that
He's
was.
down! Delta 1 is down!
Yeah, that was our squad leader. And
Central, we're taking fire from multiple X-rays.
she's being
This guy's got me
suppressed.
pinned down, taking heavy fire!
Damn it. Delta 2, you're flank 2. Find some better cover.
So we're gonna have our Argentinian
All right,
guy,
Delta 2, weapons
Humberto,
free. Get ready to fire.
come over here and attack them. So this is the like the combat selection screen. You can do several different actions with your characters. These aren't the only ones. This is just the only ones he can do. Most basic is just to fire with your primary weapon at them. There's also Overwatch, which will basically, if they move into an area where you can shoot them, then you will attack them. Like it says here, but it does reduce your aim. There's the defensive one, which will improve your defense, but it doesn't help you in terms of killing the enemy. The throwing frag grenades, there's lots of different special attachments and weapons you can use. We just want to fire at this guy, so go ahead and do that.
Nice shot. Delta 4, you're freed up to move. Get out of there and get into cover.
So now we go ahead and take
Now
our
toss a
Japanese
grenade at the
chick
enemy in front of
and
you.
throw a grenade here. Right there.
Now get ready for their counterattack. Look out, Delta 4. There's another one coming in behind you.
Oh,
Damn it.
and she's
It's just you
gone.
now, Delta 2. Let's tip the odds in our favor. Look around.
So I guess
for a
they only
position
had
where you can
3
flank the
aliens
enemy.
here.
That's it. You have a clear
You
shot
can
from
rotate
that
the camera,
position.
but it's at set
Fire.
position, so you don't have like a free rotation. Alright. Took care of everyone.
Central, I think that's it. It's over.
And then there's this
Roger
guy,
that, Delta.
the
Secure the
commander
bodies and
guy
head
is
back
like
to
in
the
a
Sky Ranger for
sweater.
immediate extraction.
It's so weird. And he's wearing it over his suit. It's even weirder. The least imposing military commander ever. So here we get to pick our base, our original one, and we have the choice of Europe or North America. They each have bonuses. All the continents have their own bonus. North America, aircraft and aircraft weapons cost 50% less to purchase, build, and maintain. Europe, laboratories and workshops cost 50% less to build and maintain. Asia, foundry and officer training school cost 50% less. South America, autopsies, interrogations are completed instantly. That's kind of nice. They give this continent the reputation for, you know, like being organ harvesters. That's great. And then Africa somehow is the primary funder. You get an extra 30% bonus to all funding. I guess maybe because they're the ones who are the most devastated by this in terms of, you know, like all the people who are dying. So they have a greater incentive to contribute. We're gonna pick Europe for our initial base here.
We're coming home.
There's a sweater, and here's the doctor. She's like German or something. She's like a Nazi scientist, really.
What are they?
Whatever they are, they nearly took out a squad of our best soldiers. If you'll excuse me, doctors, the commander is
The old
waiting in
guy
mission control.
is apparently Chinese.
Their technology is far beyond ours.
Shen.
Then I'd say our work is cut out for us, Doctor.
These people are just dressed so oddly. Doesn't really make
Welcome
sense
to
the way it
XCOM
is.
HQ, Commander.
Yeah.
I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this
Bradford.
project is
A
twofold:
lame name to
providing
go with his
tactical
lame
support for our field
attire.
operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
Okay, so this is going to introduce us to the base for the first time. And this, so at the top here you got your kind of each area by their function. You have the research center, engineering, barracks, hangar, and situation room. They want us to go to the barracks first, but I guess I'll show you around the place. Here's our hangar with our what do you call the pelican look-alike thing. The engineering here. There's a lot of stuff below the base, actually. Oh, if I can get down here. I don't know, because I've only played this game into most of the way through the tutorial before starting the recording, so I have not really even seen a lot of the game functions yet, but I've played previous XCOM games, so I'm pretty familiar with it. Looks like this is probably going to be our, like where we get briefed by the council or something. Yeah, I don't really understand the premise here that well, because it's supposedly XCOM is the international organization that exists to combat the aliens, right? But the aliens invaded like yesterday. That's the first encounter that we had with them. This base is already built and staffed and running and everything before that even happened. So apparently they knew the aliens were coming, or they just had a base with a different function sitting around here ready to be used, which I find very difficult to believe given how advanced this stuff is and specific it is. And another thing is that the idea of XCOM is kind of silly. You have this one task force dedicated to destroying the invading aliens, and you have all the governments of the world who can obviously contribute way more to the war effort. Probably just the United States military on its own could probably do way more than XCOM could ever reasonably expect to do. But whatever. So what were we at here? This is the mission control area, the situation room, I guess is what it's called. From here you pick locations to go to on the planet. The barracks is where we're headed. This is where you can sort your troops out, change their loadouts, or hire new people, stuff like that.
Commander, the soldier is waiting for you in the armory, which is located there in the barracks.
So we go to view soldiers. This is all the people we're given at the beginning of the game. It's their nationalities and names are randomized. Looks like we got quite the diverse assortment this time around. Last time I did the tutorial, there were like 5 Americans and 2 Japanese people, and very few other like Eastern or non-Western nationalities. This time we got a Saudi and a Chinese person. So here's our guy that was in this mission last time. He's our Argentinian, who's Humberto Ruiz is his default name. We're gonna change names, obviously,
from our last mission, Commander.
to match.
And I say a promotion is in order.
To match individuals. I'm gonna be using 4 members for this, but Humberto, he's gonna be Ronald because Ronald's Mexican, basically, or Argentinian. You know, he's Mexican. Nicknames, I don't think nicknames unlock until they reach a certain status. He's only like a level 1, basically, a level 2, I guess. He's got his first promotion though, so you can change everything about them except their gender, basically. Their race. Let's see, we'll pick a Mexican guy here. That looks pretty Mexican, even though he's supposed to be white, I believe. That's the ethnicity. Yeah, that's... I think I'll just take that, well, whoops, I meant to go to, is it group 4? That looks like it's almost a black person. What? He just changed into a... Okay, kind of confusing. Yeah, we're going to leave it on 4. You can change their voices.
Yes, Commander.
And there's Bato, so maybe I'll make a Bato character later on.
That. Got it covered. Affirmative. Copy that. Solid
And I've
copy,
heard
Commander.
Steve Blum
Good to go.
in the game, but I don't
Yes,
think
Commander.
I don't
Solid
think you have a
copy.
voice by
Solid
him.
Copy. Affirmative. Yes, Commander.
If there is, I can't
Good
tell.
to go. Yes, Commander.
So yeah, let's modify this guy here. Ronald is very ghostly white. Actually, we're gonna have to make him white for that purpose, it looks like. There we go, 6 is good. He's got extremely long hair, so the only natural choice is this. And give him the little weird mutton chops, the thin mutton chops there. And change the armor. This is a cooler looking armor, I think. The default one looks dorky. I mean, they both look kind of dorky, but this one looks like the dudes from Saints Row. The army, whoever's in that game, I forget. You can change the color as well. I'm gonna leave it on white, or that whitish color that level 1 is. Looks a little bit like Space Marines here, like Ultramarines here. Let's see, how many of these are there? Okay, there we go. 0? Was it 0? I guess it was. What? This thing is like switching on me here. No, we will go white. I believe white's 6 or 5. Okay. So enough messing around with that. Now we need to change his abilities.
As you know, Commander,
okay, he'll
every
explain
soldier
it.
is different. This particular soldier has shown an aptitude for heavy weapons. As he gains additional combat experience, we should continue his training along these lines.
Yeah, I mean, I would say he has an aptitude for heavy weapons. This thing is like as big as he is tall, and he's pretty gigantic, so that gun is humongous. And the grenades. All the things in this game are really big. It's kind of oversaturated in terms of thickness. So the only thing we can do at level 1 on the heavy is pick the fire rocket ability, which is quite useful. So
this soldier will now carry a rocket launcher
yeah,
in
so he has
addition
that
to a
now.
standard weapon. The aliens won't know what hit him. Oh, Dr. Valen asked to see you in the research labs, Commander. It sounded important.
Commander to the research labs.
Took us out there. I wanted to talk about something else. Oh well, I'll get back to it in a bit. They'll have us go back there before the next mission. Okay, research labs are right here, beneath the mission control. And we have this Nazi chick talking about the
Hello, Commander.
debris.
My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
Okay, so we can pick as our first project either weapon fragments or alien materials. Alien materials is a defense buff, and weapon fragments is for offense. Although this gives you the strike or sniper. It's like an attachment for your weapon that improves aim. We're gonna do that one.
Thank you, Commander. This research will take some time. We will notify you once it is complete.
Commander to mission control. Commander to
It sounds like you are needed elsewhere. Farewell, Commander. If you recover any additional artifacts during your field operations, I would be quite eager to study them.
I just noticed she's wearing a turtleneck underneath her lab coat. What's up with people and sweaters in this place? Okay, so yeah, now we gotta go to mission control. But before we do that, because it's gonna make us pick a mission, and I'd rather edit our soldiers from here than to go from there. So we got a woman here. Is that, yeah, Bonnie? Next, I'm going to create a few soldiers for our next mission here. She's assault, yeah, okay. Well, she doesn't have a class yet, but she has the assault rifle. So this is going to be card. And
good to go. Solid copy. Solid copy. Affirmative. Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Okay, I guess that's the closest approximation. Ooh, bald. Okay, hold on. Let's see if there's anything here. I want to make sure. Oh, what the heck is this? It's like a weird reverse, like inverted ponytail or something. I guess that's pretty cool. So we'll go with that. We're gonna give her her card pink hair and the Saints Row armor. See, that was white. Game's trying to trick me. Alright, so there's card. We don't have anything that can change the loadout yet. All of our soldiers except for Ronald will be the same at the beginning. Okay, next let's get this guy's Saudi, so we'll make him Persian. Because after all, you know, Arabs and Persians get along so well. There we go. That's suitable. Persian Muhammad. Wow, that's like Frankenstein changed. And then we got the Space Marine helmet on. Okay, customize again. We want darker skinned. We need to take that helmet off. I don't know anything about what Persian looks like. We'll give him that. And where's it? A really dark color hair? Oh, I guess 13 does it. Facial hair, gotta give him a cool. Oh, that's pretty grizzled right there. Although I'm liking this beard, so yeah, we'll go with that and change the armor. Leave the tent alone. Okay, and these people die very quickly. If you haven't ever seen or played XCOM before, you may not, you know, be familiar with it, but it takes very little to kill your soldiers, and they will die frequently. So next we have a Chinese person. This is of course going to be Imperial. I guess 1917 will be the last name. Okay, so race, that's K.
Yes, Commander. Solid copy. Orders confirmed. I'm on
Moving
it, Commander.
out. Yes, Commander.
Affirmative.
Alright, I'll give 5, I guess. That's a very strange looking facial structure. They're all quite alien. I mean, look at their jaw size. It's bigger than the top of their head. That's pretty crazy. I guess this is kind of a reasonable looking facial structure. More reasonable than most. Hair helmet. I don't think they have any male hairs with ponytail, unfortunately, because you know, we can't be true to Bato whenever I make him. And armor deco. Okay, let's see if there's any, like a Fu Manchu or something. Alright, that's like a Mongolian sort of thing there. I can go with that, although his hair color seems way different than his facial hair. Whatever. And I think we have 4 now. We have Ronald. Oh, did I not? Yeah, I didn't name Ronald. Right. If I can spell. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna head out with Card, Persian, Ronald, and Imperial on our first mission. I want to go to the
Commander to mission
briefing.
The enemy is testing our capabilities, Commander. We've gotten reports of simultaneous attacks in 2 different countries. We can only respond to one. The country we help will donate more resources to our cause. But the panic level of the country we choose not to help will rise. It's not an easy decision, Commander, but it's one you'll have to make.
Alright, let's see what they offer up here. Kansas City or China. I mean, okay. For those of you who don't know, I live in Kansas, so, you know, the game thinks this isn't going to be an easy decision, but I beg to differ. So we're going to go to Kansas City. We get a reward of 4 scientists.
The troops are waiting for you in the hangar.
Both of the
Commander,
missions are basically impossible to lose.
You can choose which soldiers to send out there.
Yeah, I don't want
I've taken the
Mozarov.
liberty of calling up our veteran. His combat
How do
experience
I,
makes him invaluable on the battlefield.
I don't think they're going to allow me to choose which ones I want to send. Yeah, I'd have to edit these people. Well, we already have those guys created, but I'll go ahead and add some more people, I guess. Alright, this is going to have to be Egyptian planet. And change the hair color, but other than that, it looks good to me, or hairstyle rather. Alright. Oops. Don't want to do that. Oh man. Okay. These little things here indicate the level, the rank of them. So Squatty, level 2. That's why it says SQ.Raygun. These guys are rookies, so they get RK. Lambert, he is, what is that, Belgian, I guess? I don't think we have any Belgian foreign members, so do a German instead. And it's, of course, going to need a really massive mustache. That's pretty massive. And the hair color needs to change. There we go. And Morozov. I don't know what country this is. I can't. Oh, that's Ukraine, right? Okay. I don't think we have any Ukrainian members either. You know, Ronald's Romanian, but we already used him for Mexico. I guess this can be Lair because, you know, it's former Soviet Union satellite. I guess it's acceptable.
Copy that. Affirmative. Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander.
It's too bad they don't have more international voices available. Like to hear some. Oops. Oh, I guess, yeah, I don't want that hairstyle anyways. that's good. Give him a grizzled thing here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Keep switching tent up with deco. Alright, now that's everyone. We got Lair, Ronald, Great Mustachio, and Egyptian Planet going out on this first real mission.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
These things are called Sky Rangers, I suppose.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles.
Alright, so our mission objectives are to sweep the abduction site and identify threats and neutralize all hostile targets. That basically just means we have to kill everything that's there. Kill or capture, I suppose, but we don't have the ability to do that yet.
Hold on, soldier. Before you move out, let's see what's inside that building. Your squad mate is closer, so let him check it out.
There we go. So we're sending. This is another very linear mission. It gets less linear as you go on through it.
Quietly, so you don't reveal your position to the enemy.
So we'll have Mustachio open the door here.
Okay.
Nothing in
now
there.
Take cover inside. All right. Now I want a man on the roof of that building. See if you can find a way up there, soldier.
So we want to put ourselves on the roof here. There are a couple ways up. Obviously, you have a ladder there, but he's going to climb the pipe because it's closer. So just put him up there.
There they are. The rest of you, advance toward the enemy and get into cover. Hold your fire
some simple grays here. Put Lair here. And Egyptian Planet can go to here. They're gonna attack. Alright, so it's gonna have us attack an enemy. It's forcing us to do this. There's no way I can't change to attack whichever one that I want here. I have to select this guy, so we attack him.
Nailed it.
Open this door. Then sprint here. This guy should have an easy time taking him out.
Great work out there, people. The commander will be assuming command now as you sweep the rest of the area.
Yeah, so
as
now
always,
it opens
I'll
up
be offering tactical advice as needed.
a little
remember,
bit.
Your armor can only withstand a couple of shots from their weapons, so keep your eyes open and your heads down.
Now, I've been to Kansas City, and I can say pretty safely that there's no pier in Kansas City. There is a river running through, so maybe there's some kind of stop off for shipping, but I don't think there's anywhere that's got seagulls. Okay, we'll have Egyptian Planet go up behind this. And Mustachio can just go here, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna let us know that it's their turn, basically. I already know where the aliens are because I've been through this part of the tutorial before, but I guess I'll still kind of play it a little bit safe. Stay behind cover and all that. Alright. We're gonna have him sprint all the way in here. He might be able to spot him from there, yeah. So there's the aliens, yep. And this is deliberate. They set it up so that you can use the rocket launcher ability of your heavy in order to kill these aliens. I don't think they can attack us from where they are. They're buffing themselves.
You're okay, soldier. But another one like that, and that'll be the end of you. Make sure to stay in cover. Commander, our veteran's rocket launcher should make easy work of the structure the aliens are using for cover. And if we're lucky, it'll take out the aliens along with it. That is, if it hits.
So we're gonna go ahead and try to I have to get closer, and I can't fire it this turn anyways. Is there a way up there? No. Okay. I guess just sit there for now. This guy, it doesn't really matter what he does. Just have him go hide behind cover here. And hunker down. And you have been injured, so I'm just going to pull you back. Hunker down.
Damn, that was close.
Alright, so we should be able to take them out now. We just want to shoot our rocket launcher at this building. Oh, great. That didn't happen last time when I did this. It just destroyed the building straight up. Looks like we're going to have to kill these guys the old-fashioned way then. That's fine. Just put him on Overwatch. And you should go... Is there somewhere with cover around here? Very, very close. Yeah, we're gonna put Egyptian Planet right on the front lines. With very little cover and low health. It's tactically sound.
Oh. Like we learned on our last mission, people. These things have highly advanced weapons. Be careful out there.
Yeah, so Egyptian Planet's dead. Wonder how far he can throw a grenade. Not far enough. How about you? Can you hit them from here? Oops. Alright, so have him on Overwatch. Have you on Overwatch. And have Ronald like to come around from the other side, so we'll put him down there.
Taking fire over here.
Of course, no one gets the ability to fire. And we can get straight up behind this building here. We're going to do it over here as well. And just put these guys on defense. So, instead of trying to use Ronald to throw a grenade, I'm going to have Mustachio do it, because Mustachio has less skill. Experience, I guess. We're going to throw it right in. Wonder, is there a way I can do that that will not cause friendly fire? Actually, let's move Ronald away first. And then have you throw a grenade.
Grenade out.
There we go.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
So there wasn't any real reason to lose a guy on that mission. But stuff like that happens, especially when you're not paying very careful attention. And as I said, it's very easy to have your soldiers die. And we got 2 people promoted though out of that, so that's pretty good. Yeah, because they got more kills.
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders.
Yep. Okay.
Commander, we have an incoming transmission from the Council.
Hello, Commander. We wish to congratulate you on your most recent victory. We realize you were faced with a difficult decision in responding to the various requests for assistance. Regardless, you performed admirably. As agreed upon, the reward for your actions has been granted. Farewell, Commander. We hope that you are met with continued success.
Yep. Okay, so now it's given us the option to build laboratories. We haven't actually been able to do any building yet because the engineering bay hasn't been unlocked, or the thing hasn't been unlocked yet, the construction thing. The reward we got was extra scientists, but because we didn't help in China, panic increased across Asia. That's okay.
The Council knows you made the right decision, Commander. With the resources we have available, there's only so much we can do. However, our chief engineer did come up with something to help you keep an eye on things. The Situation Room provides constant monitoring of every member nation in the Council. If we allow panic levels to get out of control in any given nation, they're going to withdraw from the Council. Then they'll take their funding and additional support with them. The Council's overall confidence in the XCOM project is shown on the primary meter above the main screen, which engineering has nicknamed the Doom Tracker.
That's the spread stuff.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
Yeah, so that's the kind of Overwatch sort of thing that they want us to do here. I find it odd that the Council does not include like Italy or France. Well, maybe it did have France on there actually. Let's check.
Commander, Dr. Vahlen reports that research is progressing in the labs, but it will still be some time before the project is complete. While we're waiting, our local satellite network has just come online, and we can now begin scanning for new activity. The process could take several days.
So this is how you pass time in this game. You can see it takes, well, it's in real time in the first place, but it takes time in order to do the research projects and stuff like that. And you can scan for activity in order to speed that process up and hopefully find some aliens to kill. We'll do that until the research finishes.
Commander, schematics for the scope targeting system are complete. They have been sent to engineering. Commander, with this research complete, my staff and I currently have nothing to study. I would like to ask your permission to autopsy the alien cadavers retrieved from your last 2 field operations. I'm sure you would agree that if we're going to defeat the aliens, we must understand their physiology.
Yeah, so the only thing we can pick because of the tutorial mode being on is the xenobiology.
Thank you, Commander. I will let you know when this research has been completed.
But that does basically that lets us know.
Online.
And there's a.
It appears Dr. Shen's
It
staff
lets us
have
know
finally
that
figured out
the
how
previous
to turn their
project's been
machines
completed, so
on.
now we have the scope attachment thing.
Commander to engineering. Commander to engineering.
Mm-hmm. I guess France is on here. Well, they don't include, you know, Italy or Spain, Norway. Probably would have been better just to have the EU as one of these things instead of like France. Keep Germany maybe, but then just replace it with the EU. Because you got Nigeria and Egypt on here. That's kind of silly. But I guess they need representatives from each part of the world. It looks like there's. I've never used this screen yet. Like I said, I haven't gotten that far before starting the recording. Alright, let's go to engineering.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here. Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
So basically, you can have things that you researched be built in the engineering bay, but it costs money and engineers. And right now we can only build med kits or scopes. We're gonna build scopes. We're gonna make 4 of them because that's how many we could possibly have in a squad right now.
Fabrication of the scope device is complete. It has been delivered to the armory.
Commander to the barracks.
And I won't even
Commander
be using
barracks.
all of them yet. Yeah, so they're gonna have us equip that.
New items and weapons from engineering will always be delivered directly to the armory, Commander.
Guess we can't see Egyptian planets. Death yet. But while we're here, we'll level up our guy. Mustachio.
Just like it sounds, the support class provides that intangible edge our squads need. They make everyone around them better.
Yeah, so gets a smoke grenade upgrade. Looks like there's a lot of different possible upgrades, given that there's so many levels per each class here. Okay. You want to change your loadout too. We're gonna replace his frag grenade with the scope.
Commander to the situation room. Commander to the situation room.
And lair. Look at that gun. Strange little shotgun he's got there.
The assault class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight and the last ones out.
So he gets to fire after dashing when this ability is active. That's pretty useful actually. So I guess he's got a shotgun there. Not sure if I really like that idea. High base critical chance, extremely limited range, kind of like what you'd expect really. It does base damage of 4, whoops. Can I see the details here? Base damage of 3, so it only does more base damage, but the critical chance is a lot higher. Alright. Wonder if you guys... No, they didn't unlock it before, so it won't be now. But now, on our next mission, hopefully we can take some other people with us. I guess we do not get to go to the memorial, though, for Intrusion Planet, but you guys all know he's died, most likely in vain. There was no real good reason for him to die, although because he died, we used a different strategy than the game wanted us to, and we got some extra levels out of it, so I guess that's good. Trade 1 soldier for 2 level ups. I guess I'll take that.
Commander, the Council has requested a word.
Hello, Commander. We require your assistance with a unique matter. We expect that you will give it the same level of attention as you would for any other project objective. One of the captives abducted by the aliens has somehow managed to escape. If you could retrieve this woman, she may have valuable insight into the aliens' operation. We'll transmit the coordinates now.
Okay.
Farewell, Commander. We know you will not disappoint us.
Sounds like we better get to it.
Okay, so we've intercepted a signal indicating that an abductee was able to escape alien captivity, and there's a limited window of opportunity to attempt an extraction. By the time your troops are on the ground, Central should have our complete intelligence report available. Go and launch it.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
A clear unit? Yeah, okay. Wanted to change that out. So now we're going to bring Imperial with us. And I don't think Imperial has a scope, but I'm going to give him one. Because he doesn't have a level up. Yes. And he's got a scope, frag grenade, frag grenade. Alright, I think this is a pretty good thing here. We've got our support and rookie equipped with scopes to improve their aim. Our heavy and assault have frag grenades. Oh, look at these guys. They are really... they're ridiculous. Alright. So where was this mission? I guess it's in India here.
Prepare for landing.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. You're looking for an annnno, the only person known to have escaped from alien captivity. Our mission is to locate her somewhere on that block and get her out of there.
Wow, one person? It's pretty limited. Wonder how we even found out about this. Obviously the council told us.
People.
Okay.
As soon as annnno has been located, you are to bring her back here for immediate evac.
Alright, so I've never, this is a new part of the thing, tutorial for me. I've not gotten this far yet. Alright, just taking a look at the map here. Alright, what we're gonna do is have, we'll have Ronald get up in the center here.
That alien is unusually human in its appearance. They could be using it as an infiltration unit of some kind. I'd recommend capturing it for further analysis.
Do not believe he'd really fit in. And also, I don't know how she expects us to capture it since we don't have non-lethal weapons. Okay. Alright, Lair can dash and then fire if we activate his ability. He only has a shotgun though. And the farthest he can possibly dash is not close enough to effectively attack the enemy. We'll have him go down here. And Imperial, who's listed as 1917, I guess they go by first names for some reason. I figured they'd do last names first. Or maybe I just entered his name wrong. Whatever. We'll put him behind the truck. And just do Overwatch. Watching this side of the road. What the heck? So one of our guys has just been poisoned. That's Mustachio who's been poisoned. Let's see, he's got smoke grenades. Obviously I think we need to get him out of the poison cloud, so we will. And then we are going to open fire on this thing. Actually no, we're going to go to Overwatch on it. And Lair can use his special ability to get right up in this guy's face and unload with the shotgun, so we're doing it. Say goodnight. Imperial can head up behind this bus. Ronald, will have you go closer up here.
Got something over here.
And we got a gray on the right side here. Yeah, I know what Overwatch is. Okay, so I guess, yeah, the poison's going to continually damage him. So we want to, you know, obviously end the mission quickly before he's killed by it. I don't know if it lasts forever or what. Let's see if we can find out. It wears off after a few turns on its own, so that's okay. As long as we keep him out of harm's way, it should be fine. Alright, where can we put him to be useful? Put you behind that cover again. Wonder if he can use that multiple times. Now it has to cool down, it looks like. Let's just get you up here. Yeah, figured. So it looks like the aliens are on both sides of the street here. I can, I think I'm gonna do actually is move him into some solid cover behind this truck, and then maybe we can take a go at him with some support and Overwatch from up here next turn. So Imperial can get in the bus. I'm gonna have him do that actually. Let's see if I can select it properly here. He'd have to go in front of the bus apparently. Apparently he cannot. Why are you trying to go that way? That doesn't seem like it'd be faster to climb on top of it. I guess it doesn't cost more movement points to get up to higher vantage point. I guess we'll just do this since it's the fastest route. Even though I kind of expect it would have had, you know, the effect of activating the alien's Overwatch possibly. Alright, so we know he's back there. We're gonna put Ronald up here. And next turn, what we'll do is put him behind that little shrubbery thing. Pistachio, move you up. Put you there, I guess. He can probably take a shot at us. What? What's he doing? Okay, he's buffing his ally. Here's the Overwatch activating. Got him. So that's one of them down. Still gonna move Ronald up into this position. Looks like that's our person that we need to save. How far Lair can possibly dash to there. I think that, oh, we don't have the thing activated yet, so can't do that. We'll move him up behind this armored car. Hopefully there's no alien back here. Nah. And Imperial, you're safe to move up, so we'll do that.
Positive enemy contact.
Or not. It's like he's going to defend the lady? I don't know why they're trying to keep her alive. Can the frag grenade possibly be thrown that far? Yes. Yes, it can. So we're gonna go for a frag grenade on this.
Suck on this.
Nice. And Mustachio, put you. That's really exposed, and you're already wounded, so I'd rather not do that. Put you up here. He's going to be in a prime position to just get annihilated. Oh, he's activated Overwatch. Apparently we know that somehow. Oh, the car's exploding. So we're going to move Ronald here. You know, I don't really feel safe doing that with Lair moving right in front of them when he's got Overwatch on, because I don't know whether or not Overwatch applies all around or just in parts. So what we're gonna do is, well, we don't have enough moves left on you. What have you got? Assault rifle? Okay. Put you in there. Looks like you're taking a shot. And, yep, that'll be him dead. Unfortunate. But at least his Overwatch is off, so now Lair can get in there and murder him.
Going in for the kill.
Yep. Alright, and Imperial, I'm gonna have you cautiously approach this chick. So I don't know if there's any aliens left or not. I don't think there are, but it's good to be sure. So who did we lose there? Mustachio, I believe. Yeah. We're coming. Right, get out there. I don't think there's any aliens out here. You can move all the way out there and still move again, so do it. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything left.
Help me! Over here!
Alright, Ronald, get in there.
You have to help me! There's just so many of them. They're everywhere. We have to get out of here!
Commander, we should get the VIP back to the Sky Ranger as soon as possible.
Oh, this could be interesting. Are they gonna counterattack now, I wonder? I mean, it's possible that we just kill all the aliens, but it's also possible that they're gonna attack us on our way back.
I don't know who you are, but I'd probably be dead right now if you hadn't shown up.
So she can move, apparently, as a unit of ours. Just gonna get up right here.
Strike one. We've got a wave of X-rays closing on your location.
Yeah, they are coming, it looks like. That guy, oh. So Ronald's pretty severely injured now. Okay, how far can you throw a grenade? Possibly far enough to destroy that car. Let me give it a shot.
Suck on this!
Nope. Overwatch there.
They had so many bodies in there. I just don't understand it.
And we'll put Sing farther up here. I think that we're only dealing with the one alien counterattack. Oh, the poison cloud. Oh, nice. He actually hit him. He killed the alien with a shotgun from that range. Apparently those things are known as Thin Men. So that's a pretty apt name. Alright.
Thank God you found me. I would have ended up just like all the others.
What is her ability? Head down. I guess that protects her. Gives her a defensive buff or something. Yeah, I'll put you there.
Enemy forces headed your way, Strike One. Get ready.
What, from down here? Oh boy. Great. Okay. Well, luckily we still got Ronald in play, although he may die from poison, so that'd be bad. We're gonna sprint all the way down there. And Imperial is the closest soldier we have here. Bam.
I'm taking fire.
I thought that was a bit long distance for him to be able to hit us from there. We're gonna take a shot at him. 75% chance. Alright. And Sing, we can get you almost to the extraction zone, so let's not get too zealous with our movement though. Alright, I'll move you up here. Hopefully we can extract without having to get all of our people into the ship. Because Ronald is going to die in that case. I believe that was the last alien. For good, this time. Imperial, you just sprint up there as well. Alright, come on, in the mission. Alright.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Woo!
Executed to the numbers, Strike One. Get back here on the double.
So, in 3 missions, let's see, we lost 3 guys in the first one, 1 in the second one, 1 in the third one. So we've lost 5 guys in 3 missions. Not exactly a stellar record. And these guys are wounded. Ronald's gravely wounded. He only had 1 health left, but he's been promoted again. Actually, they've all been promoted. Look at that. Okay, so we lost Great Mustachio and Egyptian Planet so far out of the soldiers we actually have had control on. So that's 1 guy per mission, and the ones that we've controlled, I guess that's not so terrible. 3 Thrynman corpses, 3 sectoids, and 10 weapon fragments. More scientists and introduction.
We will be watching.
We have to go to the Situation Room.
Commander, good news. The Council has donated a satellite. Our current satellite uplink facility can support up to 2 satellites, so I recommend we launch the new one immediately.
Okay. So he wants us to launch a satellite. And we can pick a place to launch the satellite, it looks like. It picked United States for us to begin with. That would give us another scientist and engineer per month. What would Germany do? We already have 1 satellite, but okay, we're not allowed to upgrade another one yet. How about in China? Extra engineers. Japan gives us extra engineers. India, Australia. It looks like it's categorized by the same standards as the rest of the world. Nigeria, extra engineers. UK, scientists. I think we might do one over the UK. Yeah, we're going to the UK for our first one. That gives us 3 scientists, so gives us more money. We have satellite coverage over 2 out of 4. Yep.
With this additional satellite in place, we've gained a significant upgrade to our overall coverage. I recommend we begin scanning for alien contacts right away.
And they want us to scan immediately, so I guess we will. After this next mission, I'm going to call it a video, though. Okay, so xenobiology has been finished.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things? alive.
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
Must be really cold in the XCOM facility.
Available over the United Kingdom.
Because every single person's wearing jackets and sweaters as well as suits. Capture a live alien, yep. Okay, so alien containment is now available. We've managed to successfully map the alien specimen's entire genome, although I wasn't entirely sure it would be possible using our existing DNA sequencing techniques. However, our success has led to the startling realization that this creature's genetic structure is quite similar to our own. This discovery has piqued the interest of the research team, as it only raises more questions as to the origin of this species. Having examined several of the alien corpses, we have also observed a trend. Key components of the alien's genetic structure are mirrored perfectly across each of the specimens. Although it is presumptive at this point to draw conclusions as to how this is possible, I believe it is only logical to assume this alien is the product of aggressive genetic engineering well beyond anything conceived of on Earth. If aliens are truly capable of this sort of manipulation at a cellular level, I fear we may have only scratched the surface of their technological advantage over us. In any case, further research is imperative, and while we've obviously made a number of discoveries working with alien corpses, I feel we may need to acquire a living specimen if we truly hope to find the answers to these questions. So, well, I guess I'll let these guys
Commander, based on Dr. Valen's report, I recommend we begin researching the new weapon she's calling the Arc Thrower in the labs. Once completed, we can send the plans down to engineering for fabrication, and then equip one of our troops with it in the barracks. Dr. Shen and the engineering team are also waiting on approval for construction of the containment facility that we'll need in order to house the alien captive.
Yeah.
Commander to engineering. Commander to engineering.
Okay, so it wants us to build facilities in engineering, yeah. That's very guided still.
Commander, no doubt you are aware of Dr. Valen's request to capture one of the aliens. A sound plan, but she fails to realize that we lack a facility to safely contain a live specimen. With your approval, my team and I will begin construction of a suitable facility.
I highly doubt she fails to realize that. You mentioned it earlier, and I think that she could figure it out just by using common sense. Yeah, we can only build certain... So basically, if you were looking around earlier whenever I showed the map, kind of, there's like underground areas that kind of have pockets and stuff in them. That's areas where we can expand our facility. So looks like the only thing we can possibly do is build right here, and we're gonna need to build our alien containment there. Yep. And it's gonna take 7 days, a week to build this. Wow. That's
Thank you, Commander. I'll let you know when the facility is ready. Dr. Valen has asked to see you, Commander. No doubt she wishes to explain her plan, personally.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
So apparently we have the capacity to just construct completely new, extremely advanced buildings underground within a span of a week. It's and yet, you know, we got what, 325 simoleons. Who knows how much money that is? Okay. So basically, they said the aliens are not, the ones that have been fighting us at least seem to be genetically engineered. I think it's probably more likely that that's the case, that there's some kind of weapon instead of the dudes who are actually
Commander,
sending
I'm
them
sure
at
you've
us.
been briefed on my request. With your authorization, we can begin research on the Arc Thrower immediately.
Although they're using an incredibly inefficient means to attack the planet. Like, they're sending in ground forces, but, you know, they got here in spaceships, so there's no way that they don't have the capacity to completely dominate us in air superiority, and I'm sure, as in the original XCOM games, that we're going to get into that part of the game. And I saw in the hangar there was 2 fighters and some empty slots, so I'm sure that we'll get into that, but they haven't even made that evident yet, and it seems like the aliens wouldn't open with a ground invasion, they'd open with air superiority, which has not been displayed. With our recent insights into the alien biological makeup, we believe it should be possible to create a device capable of incapacitating an alien subject without killing it. If our troops can capture an alien alive, perhaps we can interrogate it. Well,
Commander to mission control.
That's the plan.
Commander to mission control.
And now they want us to go to mission control.
Commander, we're picking up widespread radio chatter indicating UFO sightings within our current satellite coverage area. We should begin scanning for contacts as soon as possible.
Alright, so now we know there's UFOs. Okay, Layer's back on active duty. Actually, I'd like to go and upgrade our guys. Am I not allowed to? I guess not.
It looks like that satellite we launched paid off.
Ah, here we go.
We're picking up an unidentified fast mover. If we scramble an interceptor now, we may be able to take it down.
So, yep, we got the same basic thing as in the original XCOM games. You have your air forces to go and take down alien ships, and your ground forces to deal with the landers and the crews.
We have eyes on the bandit.
And we were able to take it down. That doesn't look like heavy damage, just less than like 20%.
Central, this is Voodoo 3-7. We have a confirmed kill on Bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 3-7. Nice work. Central out. Alright, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify. Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
Yeah, so, I don't know how it is that we were able to defeat them that quickly and easily, even though we're dealing with human technology, and we've already established how advanced they are compared to us. We didn't even really have it wasn't a fair battle even. They didn't get us down to half health in that confrontation. Though to be fair, it could just be that they're, so we got new guys to talk about here, it looks like. It could have just been that their, ship was not a fighter ship, it was a... Now we get a specialized here. It was a troop carrier. So we can get aggression or tactical sense. Tactical sense increases extra defense whenever he sees enemies to a maximum of 20. Aggression increases critical chance by the same metric. I'd rather have critical chance. Yes. Can we change our loadout? Fire grenade. Alright, and Imperial here is a sniper.
Our snipers specialize in dealing massive amounts of damage from afar, but without sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat situations.
I think that's a pretty appropriate class. Extra 30% critical chance and extra damage on critical hits based on the tech of the sniper rifle. 2-turn cooldown. Okay. Let's see if this change loadout. Keep the scope definitely since he's our sniper. Yep. Alright, so now we got 2 new guys to add. Let's see, an American. You know, I haven't seen any British people instantly. I don't think we even have a British soldier in our force yet. which is odd given we're based in Europe right now, and we have a satellite over the UK. But we'll make this sly, desert, fox, and that's fine.
Good to go. Yes, Commander. Got it covered. Roger that. Yes, Commander. Good to go.
Voice 1, yep. Leave the skin color on Asian. I think his hair is something like that. Armor deco, facial hair. We'll just do this sort of mecha stash there. Give him a scope. So we can maintain our balance of one scope, or two scopes, two frags. And Vogel, you are German? So Statue's already dead. Who else we got? German. No idea, actually. Man, I can't even think who's German. Well, we'll just put a European in there. The listener.
Yes, Commander. That's affirmative.
Hair, helmet. We're gonna give him a helmet and change his armor to 2, but we're also gonna give him a, yeah, wanted to repaint it for the helmet to fit. And loadout's already set. Alright, so Imperial, Lair. Lair's a corporal now. He's our most senior officer, I believe. Because he blasted him in the face with a shotgun.
Strike 1. Prepare for landing.
Our target site is near the German border. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
I guess, what is this supposed to be, Black Forest or something? So, our objectives are to locate the crashed UFOs, sweep the area for surviving crew, avoid damage to the craft if possible, and that's it.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site.
This has got some interesting layout. Alright, we're definitely going to have
We'll monitor those readings
Imperial
from
stay back
Strike 1
towards
is
the
authorized to assault the alien craft.
towards this ship itself. Lair's going to be on point because he's got the shotgun.
Looks like the crash site is dead ahead.
And these two are just generics, so
there's no telling how many
have him
hostiles were on
support in the
board.
back,
Approach the
and
craft with caution and attempt a breach if possible.
listener will come up to the front with alright. Imperial move up here. And Sly move up here. Okay. You know, they said that the alien ship was supposed to be intact, but it looks like there's parts everywhere here. Alright, so there it is. Alright, so we're gonna have a listener approach.
Hostiles spotted.
There's the enemy. Wonder how well Imperial can actually shoot on these guys. Yeah, he's not close enough to fire. That is a pretty extreme range. So we're gonna have him move up here. See if he can fire from here. Nope. Move behind full cover. Sly, move up right here. We're gonna do Overwatch with Listener. Lair will also do Overwatch. They're gonna buff each other first, yeah. Alright, so Imperial does have the ability to shoot at them. 65% on him. Oops. And what about the other one? 65% as well. So the one, they're both buffing each other, it looks like. It doesn't really matter. But we're going to take a shot from, a headshot from here. Nice. Fortunately did not kill the alien. I don't know what this red thing means. Maybe that means poor cover. Sly, get all the way out here on the edge here. Listener should be able to just take a shot. We're gonna go after the weak one, obviously. There we go.
Bye-bye.
We're gonna activate Lair special ability. This is gonna be kind of quite risky, actually. We're gonna, well, kind of wonder whether or not I should just try and go for the kill or get behind cover in case things go bad. I'm gonna go for the cover option. It's just safer. But we can still take a shot this way and hopefully eliminate him. Yeah, we're good. Alright. So first things first, we need to get Imperial put into a position where he can be watching the open side of the crash site, which should be right here. Come up closer.
The alien craft is still intact. They've got some kind of energy field protecting parts of the ship. We'll have to look for an opening.
Looks like the opening is right there. I mean, I don't see anything prohibiting us from entering it that way. And Listener, oh, I guess maybe they were talking about this section, the front door.
Look sharp, enemies rolling up.
Okay, so we got enemies over there. They're gonna move out deeper into the forest though, so that's okay. Listener's probably gonna get hit though. This backs to them. But they may not even have the range, really. I doubt that they do. Well, I guess they do.
I'm under fire.
Or they can try, they aren't gonna hit though. Alright, so Lair, you have the shotgun, go up here.
Our readings can't be right. If they were, that's a being of almost pure energy. To withstand an impact like that, at such a velocity, the materials used in that vessel's hull must be at least an order of magnitude beyond any element we know of. The readings coming from that creature are like nothing I've ever seen.
That looks like the primary power source for the alien craft. I could only hazard a guess as to the amount of power it would have to be generating to propel that ship. I'd watch your fire down there. That equipment could be highly unstable.
You can study it when it's dead, Doctor. Let's take that thing down.
So yeah, Listener's actually in an excellent position to kill this thing. Or maybe not. I guess it's because he's in cover. I'd actually prefer it if he got to his own set of cover and we let Imperial take a shot on the Overwatch side of things. You get into full cover here. Alright, Imperial, we can put him blue here, and I'd rather have his back turned to somewhere we know is safe. 45% chance to hit the alien from here. Let's take it. Or not. Oh, it's because he's already, the sniper rifle's not available for that. I guess we can reload.
Ready to rock.
Alright, Sly. Move in here. No way they're gonna hit us from there. Now he might. Well, yeah, we just lost Sly there. Imperial's taking a shot. Nice.
Incredible. It seems to have vanished.
You know, I mean, he killed one of the enemies for us. That's pretty handy. And apparently he has the option to run and gun. No, I'm selecting a layer. I guess I'm not allowed to select Imperial. That's fine. So that guy is extremely dangerous, is what we've learned from that. Alright, I know there's at least one more alien over here. %100% chance to hit in front of us here. We're gonna take it. Yeah. Put the listener here. He's really far away. He's just going to establish Overwatch. That's fine. We have a sniper, so I'm not too worried about that. Should be able to outrange them, at the very least. Can I get there without activating? Damn.
There's heavy fire in this zone.
Nah, he's not getting anything. And we'll establish Overwatch of our own here. With Lair. And Imperial is the one that we want to bring up to the fore here. And you can just hunker down. That provides a defensive bonus to everyone, I believe, that's in that little circle. Alien's destroying its own ship right now. Is there another alien? It'd suck if there was. Alright, so how good is our chances to actually hit this thing? 45%. We'll take it.
Yeah. Mission accomplished.
Alright, so again, one guy per mission, but that time we did face a pretty formidable foe with the dude with like a plasma rifle or whatever that was. So I'm okay with accepting that loss. There wasn't really a lot I could have done to prevent it, I don't think. And it wasn't it was not a veteran soldier. On the other hand, we did get kills with some veteran soldiers, so that's good. Maybe they'll level up. Hoping Imperial levels up. No. Listener is now a heavy, okay. Lair has 6 kills already, that's pretty cool. Yeah, want the rocket ability out of him. Can I? No, I guess I can't change anything else from here. So now we can research beam weapons, alien nav computer, UFO power source. In that mission we recovered a lot of different stuff.
Welcome back, Commander. I wanted to speak to you about our current fleet of interceptors. It's crucial that we keep several of these aircraft on high alert. We'll need them to intercept any future alien contacts, and it's likely we'll suffer some losses in the process. I think it's also worth mentioning that even a full squadron of interceptors will do no good against our enemy if we don't know where they are. Additional satellite coverage will be required before we are able to detect alien craft elsewhere on the planet. Visit us in engineering should you wish to build additional satellites. Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save it here. And yeah, we're on Iron Man, so I have to exit the game as well. And I'm gonna upload this video, and we'll continue this series in the next one. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish that research project, and I believe we'll go on a mission to capture an alien. That seems like the next logical step. But so far, we've lost Egyptian Planet, Sly Desert Fox, and Great Mustachio. But on the other hand, Ronald and Lair both have a number of kills. Imperial is starting to get some as well, and we've got a couple veteran soldiers at this point, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, so see you in the next video.